Welcome to a joint mobility warm-up. We're going to go from head to toe, back up again, and have you warm and ready to do a session. Okay, first off, ground ourselves. Let's push the ball of your big toe into the ground, the ball of your little toe into the ground, push your heels in, push the edges of your foot into the ground, and I want you to rip the ground apart without moving your feet. You might have noticed that your glutes just switched on. I want you to squeeze them a little extra while you rip. We're going to take our shoulders up, back and down for a few reps. Let's go again. Down and forward, up, back, down. Up, back, down. Okay, from here, stretch your fingertips towards the ground. Rip the ground with your feet, squeeze your glutes. Abs are engaged, I'm standing tall. And we're gonna start by looking side to side. Just gonna press into my end range of motion. Taking a big breath at the edge. And now we're gonna look up and down, up and down. Be gentle with yourself for the first few reps of these. If you've got any tightness in your neck. Good. Okay, next up, sliding and gliding your head. Forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. Here's the side view. Forwards, back. We're going to turn those forwards and backwards into side to sides. Trying to keep your face flat to the front, side to side. We're going to turn those into circles. Forward, side, back, side. I'm still ripping the ground with my feet. My abs are still engaged. I'm squeezing my glutes. Change directions. The other way. This one can be really tricky for most people, so if you need to, another option for hand placement is up here. Sometimes that can make you feel like you've got a little more control in the situation. Often though, it is just practice. Okay, next up, big heart, strong back. Peeling those arms apart. In front of you, rip your shirt off like Superman. Push your ribs in front, big breath in. We're going to exhale, push your ribs behind your center line. Breathe in. Exhale. Side view once again. Ribs come forward when I breathe in. Reach back your shoulder blades, squeeze. Exhale. Push. Inhale. Exhale, you can grab your fingertips, make a little gun, stretch your back. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. We're going to take these into a thoracic side to side. Options for your hands. Straight out, reaching and reaching while our lower body stays still. Or, my personal favorite, one thumb just on your belly button, one hand on your chest, and then I'm looking to make it look like only my top hand is moving. Good, rip the ground. The more tension you put through your legs, the easier it is to keep your upper body separate. And you guessed it, we're turning those into circles. Forward, side, back, side. So I'm trying to push through all those ranges of motion. Hands can do a little cabbage patch. Oh, they might want to go down to your thighs. Change directions from the front. Let's head the other way. Notice any difference between the sides. It's not often that we are symmetrical. Good. Alrighty. So, head, neck, chest, hips are next. All right, we're gonna start these guys with a hinge on a 45-degree angle. So, 45 to the back corner of the oval. You can tell I'm normally in a room. All right, back and forth. I'm hinging, I'm keeping a neutral spine, a little side view here, hinge, weight one side more, hinge, weight the other side more. Alrighty, that's enough of those ones. Let's get some hip circles. Squeeze your glutes on the front edge, rolling through. Take time to feel how this is feeling in your body. Take some nice big breaths. Good. Other way. I do this every single day. A great joint mobility warm up, full body. We're going to hit a little bit of everything. Okay, next up, ankles. I want you to push onto the ball of your foot without bending your leg. So squeeze this guy tight, push up, and then pull the ball of your foot off the ground. Push onto the ball of your foot, pull it off. Up and down. And then we're gonna go side to side. Depending on what shoes you're wearing, this can be quite tricky if you are wearing shoes. I have Vivos on, so they are barefoot shoes, which means I can roll on the edges of them really easily. You might want to do this with bare feet. Pushing up, pulling off. Squeeze the quad, squeeze the glute if you can. Side view, pushing up, pushing off. I'm gonna go side to side on the ankle again. And one of my favorites. Okay, feet hip width apart. You're gonna grab your fingers, pop them at your hip crease. You're gonna use your fingers to push yourself backwards into a hinge. Side views here. My glutes and my hamstrings are holding me. From this position, I want you to keep everything above your knees at the angle that it's at, and extend and push up onto the balls of your feet as high as you can. It's gonna look like this. Pushing up, come down. Push up, come down. We're trying to do this with control. Front view, push up, come down. Push up, come down. Okay, you might notice when you come up, toes often want to roll outwards, so we've got to be careful we are not practicing this. We want to be coming forward over the big toe. Bit of wind challenge today. Okay, you're going to separate your feet, a little wider than hip width apart this time. I want you to come to the inside edge of your feet and put your knees together. Then we're going to come to the top of your feet, so just the balls of your feet on the ground, lift those heels. Then we're going to open the legs, come through the outside edge of your feet and roll back through the back to the center. Okay, pushing enter, forward, outside edge, back edge, in, forward, outside edge, back edge. Good. If this is a little intense, you can keep your feet on the ground and just go through this movement so your ankles still get the benefits. Let's change directions. In, backwards, up, around. Going back to lifting my feet. Good. Alrighty. Next up, get your standing structure on, which means feet under your hips. Pelvis tilted under just a little bit. Some soft knees, rip the floor with your feet, stand up tall. Okay, from here, head, palm up, all the way up until you cannot palm up anymore. Rotate your hand, finish the circle for me. Up, keep this shoulder forward, fight the urge to open out. We're not trying to open and turn our whole body, we're trying to keep oriented to the front and get this stretch in that full range of our arm. Might be creaky. Good. Other side. Engage, rip the ground. Body's doing a plank here. Up, palm down when I run out of space. Finish the circle. Up, down, finish the circle. Up, down and finish. Good job. Alrighty. Wrists and elbows. Try and keep your wrists in contact for me. And we're going to roll them in, fold out, extend. Roll in, fold out, extend. Good. One more, and then we're gonna reverse the direction. So now I'm coming in, turn, keep your hands into contact with each other, turn. Good. Alrighty. Wrists. Extend your arms for me. Shoulders in the sockets. Feel that lat pressing down a little bit. I'm going to make circles with my hands, outwards, downwards, through. Out, down, in, up. Not this, okay? Circles. Keep your arms straight and at shoulder level. Engage your abs. Change directions. Circles, not figure eights, circles. Good. Alrighty, bend those arms. Next up, finger stack. Coming a little closer. All right, spread your hands wide. Stack on your index finger. Spread your hands wide. Stack on your little finger. Wide, index, wide, little. A couple of them, stretching really wide each time. Awesome. Okay. Little bonus extra I like to finish with is a walk out and a front step. It's gonna look like this. You're gonna put your hands in front of you, squat down, walk out, push up position, big front step, squeeze your back glute, open up to the sky, take a big breath. Option to put your knee down if this is a little intense. After I pop my foot back, I would come back to my knees if I'm on my knees and switch, or you'd come back to your push-up position and then switch. Coming up, big breath in, exhale, down, pop back to your push-up position a little wider, and then we're gonna push back into our squat. Push back to your squat. Good. Give yourself a little second here. Stretch out this position a little bit. I like to do a little wiggle. Stand up. Awesome. Okay, you're ready for whatever else you got going today. If you were just after some joint mobility, you're done. If you're gonna do a warm-up, do it now. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.